Just comment on what you said there about the ripple effect and the way that this media starts to spread out and affect people in other ways. I think that that is one of the things that the system that exists right now is truly afraid of, and you see that reflected in the comments of people like Zbigniew Brzezinski, who has gone out and talked about the global political awakening and how people can't be controlled in the ways that they used to be. And this is something that I think that the powers that shouldn't be really are fretting about these days, which is why I think it's so important what you mentioned earlier with regards to whether or not I feel afraid that I'm going to be killed or put on some list or whatever because of this information. My answer is no, and that's because that's precisely why I am doing the Corbett Report, precisely why I started the website. And it was something that I heard from people over and over and over when I first started the website, and I was telling my friends here in Japan about it, or my friends back in Canada. The first thing they would say, "Aren't you afraid you're going to be put on some kind of list?" And my response is and has always been, well, that's exactly why I'm doing this. I don't want to live in a society where I have to be afraid of being put on a list because I'm speaking out about things that I'm upset about. We're not the criminals, so we shouldn't be the ones that are peering over our shoulder, worrying about everything that we put online. But that's, of course, exactly the function of the panopticon system, and that's exactly what this NSA spying is all about. On the note of nothing to hide, nothing to fear, I did do a video specifically talking about that and highlighted some of the work of my fellow Canadian Dan Dick, Suppressor Truth. He did this brilliant video where he was asking people, well, you have nothing to hide, then can you tell me your name? Can you tell me what city you're from? Can you tell me your home address? Can you tell me your bank account number? And of course, eventually people stop cooperating with him and basically walk away. And it's, well, you have nothing to hide. You have nothing to fear. There are other points to make on that topic, but I thought that was a good video. And speaking of video, anyone who's watching the video, no, I'm not an NSA employee. This is an NSA parody shirt from libertymaniacs.com. NSA, they're peeping while you're sleeping. The only government agency that listens to you. But anyway, on the note of DVDs or videos or whatever that help to wake me up or spur me along, it was just a combination of a lot of different 9/11 truth type videos and things that really started to get me into this. And from that, I started branching out into other parts of this research, and it was really when I came across the Money Masters that the penny dropped for me, and I started to realize, oh, there's a financial aspect to this, and that in fact the entire financial paradigm, i.e. the dollar and what defines our money, is controlled by an extremely small few private interests. And once I really understood how that system really functions and the incredible power of being able to control the money supply, that's when I think the penny really finally dropped for me.